Okay, welcome back, and here we are reviewing Viro. He didn't really need much in his lore to be changed, so I could just go straight into him. Um, let's see, I'll go with his lore first. Viro is the Amata of earth and stone. Cowardly but sarcastic, he has complete control over all forms of silica, i.e. rock and stone, and has a perfected sense of his surroundings, including mapping out every place he has been to the point where Koba sends him out to scout areas before the rest enter. When first awakening, he started by stalking a father and his son who were hunting for food for their tribe. He would later offer to get food for them after a run-in with the dreaded Koljaga, where he would be saved by a wandering Koba. So that's the lore for him. Let's give a quick little 360. I might do some more minor changes. I mean, one of them is maybe putting a bracket here where his shoulder is just to fill out a little more, but I don't know if that'll fit. But back to the 360. Going into the Weedberg. Yes, he has 2 ammo belts for his arm guns. He's changed a lot. He's a sniper now. No, he is not Australian, but he likes a good. He likes putting shrimp on the Barbie. That's for sure. God, Australians are gonna fucking crucify me for that. Anyways, but yeah, this is Viro. I just get a better look at his head because that's what I'm really happy with right now. And how I was able to give him a moving mouth. The original head design, he did not have a moving mouth, so I decided to give him a mouth so he can actually eat things because that's him. He's supposed to be able to, in lore, they're able to eat. Only the more bestial of the Amata eat food. He can stand up on in a bipedal stance and just hold his arms like so instead of needing to be quadrupedal like he was when I start this review. But he chooses a quadrupedal because it makes it to where he can sense the ground better as he's walking on it. You know, often just walk quadrupedally. Quadrupedally. Words. English, not my strong suit. I'm like an ESL, but I only speak English. Great. Let's see. But yeah, Viro is basically unchanged in most other regards. Outside of, the cannon arms. Those have changed a little bit in the head. Which, again, I want his head to have a more kind of rodent-like look to it. That's why he's like the way he is. Or more horse-like look. It's either rodent or horse. And, stance of ears. But let's get to something different because I really wish I had this sooner when I did these reviews because I forgot I had a ruler. Let me just find out where that starts and ends and we'll see how tall he is. So roughly he is about standing up normal, not counting this, that's actually supposed to be laying down. He's about the 17-inch mark. I believe that's inches. No, that's millimeters. So he's about 17 millimeters and a little over 5 inches tall. So he's pretty short, but he's not the shortest. If I'm correct, that would be the shortest I believe is Cobble. Don't hold me on that. I don't actually know. I haven't measured Cobble yet, but he's pretty short. He's supposed to be hunched over pretty heavily. It's kind of the design for him. But he's known for being basically a sniper. He uses his rock cannons and rock claw cannons and just shoots things from a distance. With his heightened senses, he's able to see them from a distance. Some characters, he just does pot shots to distract them as the others going for the blow and everything. But seeing as he's cowardly, anybody that gets too close to him enough to in sneezing distance, he's out of there in no time. He will literally run if he has a chance to, because he doesn't do so good at fighting. That's kind of his weakness, is that he's just not a fighter. He's more of a asshole sniper camping you from a distance, a la Call of Duty. He'll easily, and he's really good at digging too, so he'll dig tunnels ahead of time of where he's going to be operating, and he'll use those hidden tunnels to kind of hide himself over the place into different places and easily be able to reposition himself without being a target himself. Something that he's very good at doing. He also likes digging holes and sitting in them. Even if there's no reason for it, he just likes doing it. If he's like a cat with a box. He will just sit in the box and not make sense of why. You ask him why, he'll say, "'Cause I can." He's kind of a little gremlin at times, and character-wise, but that's not really his core character. one of the story beats for him is that when the Mayaks are attacking Koba's village, which is a volcano, Viro has to get everybody out of there while she dives into the volcano and sets it off, destroying the village so that the enemy can be defeated. He literally has his own Quicksilver moment where he literally saves everybody, and the Mayaks that are attacking literally are wondering why the villagers that are running past them are just spontaneously disappearing, like they just blip out of existence. And that is Viro using his super speed to basically pick them up and everything. He's so damn fast, he can even run through materials, almost like he's phasing through it. But it's not technically one of his abilities. And yes, I know, Flash has already proven that that's not even physically possible. Who cares? I like it. But, yeah, he's able to even phase through objects if he wants to, but it takes a lot out of him. In fact, at one point, he's trying to catch his breath as he's trying to get everybody out, and it makes him a sitting duck. It's one of the most heroic things he does in the story. But, I'm pretty sure that's all about Viro. Again, giant rock cannons, digger claws, and a more rodent-like look. A little bit of this is kind of inspired by Rat Trap from the original Beast Wars of Transformers. Because, I just like that whole freaking gun-toting, sarcastic yet cowardly kind of character. That also turns into a rat. Because, you know, rats are cool. I was even contemplating giving him a little rat tail, but I couldn't figure out how to do that. So, expect that to be a thing for the future. I might change up his proportions, but he is supposed to look a little dumpy in the trunk. That's kind of thing with him, because it's very squat. So, yeah. More or less, that's Viro. Not much to really say about him. He hasn't really changed too much. If anything, it's just mostly the head changed, so that he could be able to, excuse me, so he could be able to open his mouth and everything. So, I'll consider Viro done. So, yeah. Bye.